Oh, alrighty. It has been too long actually since I played Horizon Zero Dawn. Pretty sure last I remember, we were finding the who was it? Who was it? The battle lady, the war chief. There we go. Man, it's been a hot minute since I played this game. It's one of my favorite games. It's been a hot minute. You know, flick a timer on. I'll say, 45 minutes.
It's hard. It seems so empty now. Everyone who can has gone to the mountain.
Yeah, war chief. War chief.
We will sing songs of his courage. The Nora will not forget. I won't forget.
Oh.
I just want to...
Oh. Alright, there we go. Wait. Okay. Holy cow, it has been a hot second since I played this game. Wow. Can I just fast travel? Yeah. Trust me, it's a lot better when you play New Game Plus on the easiest difficulty. It makes, for one, normal or easier generally makes it easier to make videos, unless you're doing specifically a hard version. But you may say, well, wouldn't that make you bad? No, it wouldn't make me bad. I could easily go up to normal or higher. I just rather would be able to actually provide commentary on one of my favorite games.
Can you see beyond your sacred domain?
I don't have one.
You're Aloy, aren't you?
Yes.
They say you've been made a seeker with rite of passage from the sacred land.
Yeah.
Yes. To track the killers who attacked the Proving.
I can't imagine leaving All Mother's protection. But my sister Nakoa is like you.
Fearless.
Fearless. She went north to find a Karja officer called Zaid, one of the captains of the Red Raids. He's dangerous. I'm really worried about her.
Did the matriarchs really give Nakoa permission to leave?
No.
No. They refused her. But nothing could stop her from going after Zaid. He murdered our father during the Red Raids. Nakoa saw it happen. Hid in the cellar and forced herself to watch. It changed her.
And yet again, since this was made in 2017, as you can see, there's some clipping, but it's very realistic. I can't complain, since it's at least still decently good, even for, well, the occasional hair
I
clipping.
lived in the Embrace during the Red Raids.
Like how the fur and
What was
hair
it like
clips
out here?
together, but it does make sense.
For 10 years, the Karja attacked
This
without
man's-
warning. Devils like Zaid butchered braves and kidnapped civilians for blood sacrifice. It all ended when the Mad Sun King died. The matriarch
And this
say his
man's
son
beard
wants to set
clips
things
through
right,
his chest whenever he...
but that wasn't enough for Nakoa.
Yeah, this man's, like, facial, I don't know, not on his chin, his beard braid keeps clipping through his clothes.
You could have gone with her.
Leave
No,
the sacred
he's a
land
coward.
and be purged from All Mother's eternal memory? No. I begged Nakoa to stay so she could avoid that fate. She said she didn't care.
Hyper-religious, my guy.
I don't know. Will she really be cursed for avenging our father? It seems cruel.
I'll keep an eye out for her.
Oh, Mother bless you. I know the matriarchs won't let her return to the Sacred Land, but I just need to know that she's all right.
Okay.
She must have passed through Mother's Crown. My Aunt Salai lives there. They might have spoken. Maybe she can tell you more.
I'ma be honest, it's gonna be like halfway
All
through the
right.
game. Probably like most of the way through the game, I'll be like, oh right, like half a dozen, like, side quests. Or like, no, that's legit how I'm gonna do it. It was actually classified as a side quest. Like, yeah, I could definitely do it, yes. Am I gonna do it right now? No. I've already done this half a dozen times already. It's easy enough, you just yeah, we can easily do this. Once you're done the game. That was less of a joke. These are mostly just things I want to do in Hunting Lodge, which is easy. Bandit camps, Tallnecks, hunting grounds. Easy, although this is really easy. Tutorials is just weapons. Crafting ammo, I know. Fireball. As you can tell, I already know how to play the game considering I'm level 50. Yes, I could easily do any of these, but would I now? No. And yeah, the weapon you get from Ancient Armory, which I suggest the complete edition. It's just better. You get this. It's a very good. It's a very good upgrade as well as effectively being the same. Yeah. I'm just gonna straight up point out, most casual players probably wouldn't even know how to get this. There are 5 locations that you have to go to specifically in order to get half the power cells in order for the quest. Yeah, specific locations. This is because this one, Banukwark Chieftain, is because of the New Game Plus thing, which this is a decently good one. The Outcast outfit is just the first thing, so I just kept it. And Nora Brave, you can't really get rid of it, so I'm just keeping it as an extra I like. More or less, whenever I play through the game, I'm just gonna use this because I can. I can still hear the man. Yeah, that was a boar. That's a watcher. Yeah, it seems like I know a lot about this game. It's because I do. I've literally known a lot about this game.
This must be where the war party got massacred. Such destruction.
Such destruction. You haven't even crossed the corner, but yeah.
The Nora managed to take down a corruptor. Lots of machines. All controlled by the killers. Maybe the war chief left something behind. Some clue, but not before the killers used it. to send the other machines against them. They sent a stampede of them down the slope.
Effectively, the story right here, if you, well, obviously you don't know,
Brave, let us speak.
give us me the minute. So effectively, the war group, the war casket, whatever you want to call it, ran in here. It was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna get revenge. They released like this entire selection down to beat them. We don't know whether anyone's alive or dead, but we
You
know
there?
someone won, and a lot of machines are dead. And they were sent down the slope, and most of them are dead.
The dead
And we know
wounded
this
all
man's
cleared
here.
away. Are there no more Braves or healers here?
No.
Just me. You're hurt. What happened?
I didn't. It's madness out there. War Chief Sona sent me back to report. I'm no good to her like this.
Varl told me that the war chief tracked the killers. Did she find them?
We followed their trail, but again and again they sent corrupted machines to attack us.
Exactly what I was saying.
My wounds started to slow me down, so the War Chief sent me back to let others know she hasn't given up the fight.
Man, every time I see one of you guys be like, oh yeah, they sent the injured back. Man, all the worst I've seen characters injured in this game is like a scar on the face. That was it.
So, you were here when the war party was ambushed.
I was. I thought after the proving there could be no darker day, but I was wrong. The War Chief was delayed gathering the rear guard. Eager for revenge, the Braves in the lead fell into the trap. Dozens lost in minutes. If Sona hadn't arrived and rallied us, no one would have survived.
Varl sent me to look for Sona. Do you know where she is now?
All I can tell you is where we parted. Near the metal tower, southeast of the ruins at Devil's Thirst. Look to the rise behind it with a lone boulder. I'll head for the embrace and report what I know to Varl and the others. May All Mother lend you strength. You'll need it, going alone.
What I found with Horizon Zero Dawn, they've consistently classified Horizon Zero Dawn as having female heroes, which good female stereotype right here. This is good character to go off of if you're either gender. Asking the correct questions, actually being intelligent. Yes. Superior human. Which I know this is going to be coming up one time or another. Have I played this game before? Yes. I've played it 5 times before. Around that, at least. Red Dead 2 physics with the animals, I'm not gonna lie. Generally, when you hear post-apocalyptic, you don't think, yeah, humans screwed up so bad they had to use technology in order to actually reboot the Earth. Nah, you never think of that. You think Fallout.
This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about.
Like, am I wrong? You think of Fallout when you hear post-apocalyptic world.
The war chief stopped here. So where did she go next? That old bow has seen a lot of action. Dressings from wounds. They must have taken a moment to rest. Arrow shards. No one would have left it willingly. Sona's taken losses.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been easy, going on after the ambush. The runner wasn't the only one who got hurt. Might be a blood trail I could follow. I should try my focus. Braves were crafting ammunition here.
The game effectively just makes you rush by directly. Yeah, that was just any old animal
Tracks.
critter.
Boots and blood. Looks like Sona and her braves headed for that ridge.
And I'm not gonna spoil it. This is a very
It's
good
sawtooth.
part.
Maybe Sona took it out.
Yeah, this is a
I
good,
should
very.
get close.
This is a very good part. So it's obviously gonna be a cutscene. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a very good part. I like it. So enjoy. Just enjoy this part while it lasts, because all I have to do is walk over and search this thing, and something will happen. That in the early game is a threat, okay? Do not head towards that.
You're lucky I happened by. One heartbeat more, and that sawtooth would have torn you apart.
Half a heartbeat more and I would have killed it myself. So you're War Chief Sona? Varl asked me to find you.
Has he held the gate?
He
Yeah.
has, bravely. I saw him kill a corrupted machine himself. But he worries for you.
Our tribe needs strength, not sentiment. I've tracked some of the killers who struck the Proving. I crave vengeance. Do you?
You have no idea.
Show me then. Lend me your strength. Follow. The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth. The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
A bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it.
Yes. Outpacing you still. I know it's the ridge over here. Oh, whoops. What could you do? But yeah, that's what we're doing.
Hours ago, I sent Braves into hiding in the trees below. On my signal, they'll attack. The enemy and their demonic machines outnumber us, but we will have fury on our side.
We could have more than that.
Explain.
That's Blaze. What we used to burn, they used to blast. It's how they dug out this pit.
So we put fire to it and then?
Boom.
Then let us begin.
Whoa, wait. Let's not rush. Give me some time to make an approach. If I end up alerting them, open fire.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
Be very intelligent, watch this. You set
I can
off.
see them. They can't see you.
The great thing about this game. Up we go.
Finish this!
Best are on the game, especially used against people. Insta-kill. Fair video games, my guy. Oh no, I hurt myself accidentally. Insta-heal. Yes, hello Sona.
This wasn't all the killers. I counted more at the War Party massacre. If I have to chase their filthy shadows from here to Spear's Reach, I will.
You're hurt. Losing blood.
My health is not your concern.
No one doubts your determination, but you need rest.
She's right, War Chief. Give your wounds time to close.
Varl, what are you doing here? I ordered you to hold that gate with your life.
And so I did, until the runner you sent returned with news of his encounter with Aloy and your location. I left the gate well guarded. My place is here, with you, with our vengeance. Am I not owed that?
Maybe I should have a look around. See if I can figure out where the rest of the killers are.
Do as you wish. Everyone else does.
Mother.
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed 12 men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning. And I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master Thrawn, out.
A blaze stockpile inside their base. Sabotage that, and we win.
Here's effectively the story of the game. This man, I forgot his name. He owns a company, he makes robots for peacekeeping. This happens to be one of them. The usual one that you found on the mountains. You can see it on the mini-map, that's how large it is. Right here. Yeah, this thing is the other robot. Peacekeeping machines, there were 3 of them. 3 types, quote-unquote peacekeeping, by the way. This is an area you get for New Game Plus, by the way. Anyhow, he made robot bots like these for peacekeeping. Next thing you know, they got a virus, they started thinking on their own, and effectively decided, yeah, let's just destroy everything. End up just mass genociding everything. They use, well, life, so plants, animals, humans. Yeah, I said humans. Regardless of what it was or who it is, just mass genocide. Does not care who it is. All of these just use them as fuel, so just mass genocide for fuel. So effectively, what these guys are thinking who she is, effectively her genetic mother. Yes, it's 96% the same genetics, aka a clone. Anyhow, her effective mother ends up being like, yeah, instead of saving the like, they start with an idea to stop them, then end up with, well, Project Zero Dawn, and they end up convincing everyone, effectively nearly everyone except for the scientists inside, that this is a project meant to stop the robots, and everyone has to sacrifice themselves in order to slow them down for enough time. Unlike if everyone knew, it ended up being just a world reset, so this part of the story could happen. And it works. But of course some events happen, so Mr. I built peace-making machines but end up going rogue, ends up killing half the board, ends up dying himself, obviously. And effectively everyone else...
Sun's coming up.
Everyone else effectively dies, because guess what? This is 1,000 years later from 2035, so this is 3035, 1,000 years later. The AI that was created, Gaia, has like several components, which is effectively every other robot that you see now. Collectively collect and do certain tasks. Watchers are generally, well, protecting. There are and as stated in the game, there have been new ones even better at protecting or doing things that aren't watchers, and they've gotten more aggressive thanks to future enemies, which is what this corruption is. Anyhow, a couple thousand years later, Aloy is born, current story events happen, we learn about the past events, and that's effectively the entire story. We effectively fall into a cave, which is what the nightmares were for inside the game. Anyhow, We fall into a cave, we get out with Rost. That's effectively ending the entire tutorial. Cutscene happens, and we go to find Rost, and that's where I'm pretty sure I started the series off. Skipping the tutorial, which is why the guy knows me, because this is New Game Plus and there's no tutorial.
I found something. The rest of the killers are camped inside a ring of metal. Any idea what that means?
Damn them. The ring of metal lies in the ruins of Devil's Grief. That ground is taboo. I will return to the matriarchs, beg them to make an exception.
There's no time for that.
Blood spilled calls for blood spilled. If the ground is cursed, then let our vengeance sanctify it.
You blaspheme!
Please, War Chief, break the taboo.
Devil's Grief is a cursed place. But maybe Aloy's secret blessing can protect us. I'll send scouts ahead. Our force will assemble at the cliff above Red Echoes, and launch our attack from there.
Sounds like a plan. See you there.
And effectively... Alright, here, I'll just point it out. Effectively, every tribe has a religion, and each is unique. And yeah, effectively around the time... Oh yeah, I skipped a few parts. Well, around the time, like a couple hundred years before now, in the game, they end up going, oh, there were people inside certain caves, like, I don't know, the area that Aloy was born in, aka where she was genetically cloned and just plopped outside. Yeah, I said that, that's canonical. More ends up effectively generally they end up getting sent out so that they can effectively just reset the human population. And yeah, a couple of hundred years later, 4 tribes are created, and Aloy is as well. So yeah. Yeah, 4 technical religions are created. The Nora, which is there's 4 groups that we know of. I would like to get Forbidden West. That way we have more story to talk about. And that way I am actually more hyped for the series and actually more happy to play it and talk about it like now. Turkey. Camp. Anyhow, yeah. Effectively, 4 groups are created. The Oseram, which are effectively just forgers, people who forge things and make armor, and effectively are the blocks of the game. They're effectively less brain, more brawn type characters. Whoa, hey. The Nora obviously are more hunter-gatherers, expert hunters like this, like we already know. The Banuk are the effective same. Hey, what you watch?
Makes this a little easier.
I love those curve arrows, though. Shut. And yeah, so Banuk are effectively the same as the Nora, but live effectively in the northern part of the... I'm not even joking. Effectively cross the line here, that is effectively anywhere that the Banuk would live. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 areas that they canonically are, and that's like right here. Yeah, anywhere above, right in everything in this circle right here. The Banuk live. That is the entire circle right there. Effectively this entire area and right here. That's where the Banuk live. The Nora, on the other hand, effectively take up this mass section right here on this part of the map. The Karja effectively rule all over here. The Oseram plop up and have effectively meetings with the Karja, so the Oseram and the Karja are effectively in the same areas. That wasn't a joke, they are. And more or less the Oseram have outposts while the Karja have a mass city, being Meridian, that we've heard of, so their mass city is that. And yeah, as we heard from our one Oseram friend, I forget his name. It's been a hot minute, as I said, so I forgot like half the names. I'm gonna tell you right now, the only 2 characters that I don't forget is Rost and Aloy. That's 2 characters. And yeah. Effectively, you start out as a Nora, you learn about everything else, and that is a massive threat. As you can see right here. Just a massive tank. Mind you, as such a large and to be the game had to balance it out as such a large and powerful thing. Like, guess what? They made it have massive or just general weak spots like that. Like there, it's dead. That entire thing is dead. Yeah, that's what they did for effectively the fire version and the ice version of that. They effectively just said, yeah, you see this? Let's give it the biggest weak spots, but make it one of the strongest things in the game. Great thing with most of these robots, you can generally hit them around the head. Oh yeah, Deathbringers are the other machine. $6,017 shards. And yeah, effectively that's where the game really ends. In story plot events, effectively the entirety of the story is just based on effectively the entire history is just based on little moments or big events happening within the past. That's it. Big events or small events, regardless. Or, you know, plot events.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
And maybe I should raise the difficulty. That was way too little damage for the amount of health I have. But the main reason I have it on the easier difficulty is so I can actually beat bigger enemies. Just sit here. As you can see, this is one of the cities. This is what happened over the, like, 1,000 years.
Devil's Grief. Foreboding sight, huh?
Don't you ever wonder what it used to look like? Back when the old ones lived here.
And the old
Sure,
ones
like
being
what they
anyone.
That's what they tell me.
The old ones being effectively us currently. Because, well, 1,000 years difference, you know. We would refer to the old ones as literally anyone in ancient Greece. Rome, you know. We call the Romans ancient, they call us ancient. It's because of the time period, the 1,000-year difference.
War Chief? Our scouts found enemy camps in the ruins, guarding the approach to the Ring of Metal.
Then we should hit those camps first. Make sure they stay quiet.
Agreed. Wipe out the camps, and our enemies in the Ring of Metal won't see us coming.
Oh yeah, I should probably point out their religion entirely relies on the All-Mother, which is effectively Gaia.
I'll take out the alarms.
We'll send Braves to each camp to lie in wait. What you start, they'll help finish.
What do you mean? I think you mean the instant I fire one shot, they pop out of nowhere and help me kill everything.
Going down fast.
Oh yeah, they effectively used anything not highly technological, so this tank, you know, normal tank, yeah, that's straight up a Ray Blaster, no way. Yeah, and you can generally see, yeah, effectively because these safety bots were so good at being, you know, overpowered pieces of technology, they ended up, you know, effectively defeating the entirety of technology itself, so they had to use less advanced technology.
Sorry to spoil your fun.
There they are. Watch this Sneak 100 moment.
I can hear you, I think.
They ain't even certain.
Here, the girl! Faithful Braves, aim true! Victory for All Mother! We did it for All Mother!
Did I actually? I hit him.
I'll take it. It is done.
Alright, look at it this way. That one character, usually in these 3 camps, books it straight and you can't even catch him half the time. you either completely catch them or you just miss them narrowly. I have no idea what happened, actually. I have no joke. I am not even joking. No cap. No cap. And we can go for a little bit longer. I'll beat the second camp before I end the episode, you know. Like a Chad. Like a Chad. Only Chads do this. Even though I extend, it's like 46 seconds right now. And now no one can see me.
Blast it! Man down!
Oh look, I found the average Fortnite player.
Hey, look up.
Did I just nearly...
See?
Hey, yo, what?
Look what we did! We did it! We did it! Mother be praised.
I did it. I know diffed that entire group. I'm not even joking. You knew exactly what part of the story we were in when we left. Everyone knows exactly where I was. If you actually watched any of the, you know, no diff you in the back of the skull. You said that very loudly, thank you. Oh, you're friendly. And he's dead. What you sniffing there? You're either noticing something or you're dead. Yeah, these guys just sit here until the alarm is destroyed. Either these guys sit here until, you know, they notice you. Just
Who,
funny.
me?
We've got...
Hostile spotted!
I'll take care of this signal.
Victory! Oh, mother! We are all braves today.
And I single-handedly took out the last two groups by myself. I will give credit where credit is due. That last group, the first group, helped me. These mans just saw me get caught by like one of the dudes, like two of the dudes left, the last two guys, and watched me no-diff them as I literally became speed. Completely dodged their attacks, destroyed one of them, ran from the other, destroyed the alarm, and no-diffed the other guy because I already shot him. As I said, Hardpoint Arrow Pack is the strongest arrows in the game, because they 1 to 2 shot the enemies. I think that's going to be it for this episode, so hope you enjoyed.